Hey guys, welcome to Quantum Leap Growth. My name is Zawila. Today we're going to talk about a topic that we rarely talk about together. We're going to talk about a topic that we are scared to talk about amongst ourselves. Today we're going to talk about death. Not in a sad way, but in a way that's going to challenge and give you new perspective about life for you to live fully. The truth is, for you to really live your life, you have to learn about death. Life is short, and when you realize that every single breath that you take is a gift, you get to appreciate every single breath. The problem is, most of us live our lives as though we will live forever. We procrastinate. We put our dreams on hold, hoping to live them someday. Take a few minutes with me, because at the end of this video, you're gonna feel more alive, more grateful, and more determined to live a full life. Firstly, imagine that you are on a deathbed. All the nonsense falls apart. You argued with your boss 2 weeks ago. That's not important right now. Your mom said something you didn't like a few weeks ago. That's not important right now. Your dad didn't like how you talked to someone. That's not important in this moment. Your colleagues gossiped about you. That's not important in this moment. You are fighting for your life. You are laying on your deathbed. You lost a job a few months ago. That's not important right now. Your boss wanted you to become something that you didn't want to become. That's not important right now. You are fighting for your life in this moment. And the most important thoughts are, you didn't believe enough and long enough in yourself for you to bring your dreams into reality. You didn't chase your dreams. You didn't live your life fully. You didn't have unconditional love for you and your family and your friends. You didn't have unconditional happiness in your whole life. You didn't live fully. Those are the main thoughts that are going on in your life right at this moment as you are fighting for your life on this deathbed. Secondly, death teaches us urgency and gratitude. When was the last time when you woke up, you said thank you and you were grateful for another day? When was the last time you said thank you for having 2 legs, 2 eyes, and your ability to think properly? When was the last time you left your house and you said thank you for allowing me to experience sunlight, rain, snow, whatever it is? When was the last time you said thank you in a supermarket for you being able to just buy your necessary goods? When was the last time you said thank you for having a job that you have? When was the last time you said thank you to the universe for giving you all the visions that they have given you because they believe that you are the right person to go after them? When was the last time you said thank you to the universe for your ability to bring in visions from your mind into reality? When was the last time you were grateful to just be alive? When was the last time you were grateful to just be alive, to have your family? When was the last time you were grateful for having 2 parents? When was the last time you were grateful to be healthy? When was the last time you were grateful, thankful to have energy, to have dreams? When was the last time you were grateful just to be able to go and take a walk, to be able to go to the restroom without medical devices? When was the last time you were just grateful to be alive? It's time for you to be grateful. It's time for you to take your life as a in an urgent manner to go after your dreams. It's time to look at what you have and be grateful and do the best of your ability to go and live as fully as you possibly can. Finally, I would like to leave you with a few questions. Please note this down. The first question is, if you had 1 year to live, what's one thing that you would not want to regret doing within the year that you were given on this planet? The second thing is, what's the main challenge stopping you from doing the thing that you don't want to regret in life? Think about it. The third question is, if you were looking at the younger version of yourself, what are some words of wisdom that you can impart on your younger version of yourself not to have regrets in life in order to live a full life? The fourth question is, how do you want your eulogy to be? At your funeral, what do you want to be remembered as? How do you want to be remembered as? What friend were you? What type of father were you? What type of son were you? What type of human being were you? Please note these questions down and think about them yourself. Ask yourself what exactly you want and who you want to be remembered as. Now, one thing that I would like to impart on you is, which is working hard on me, is whenever you wake up, every single morning you wake up, write down 10 things that you are grateful for. What are you grateful for? You just woke up. That's one thing to be grateful for. You have another day. You are healthy. That's one thing to be grateful for, and other things that you might be grateful for. You woke up probably in a house. That's some other thing to be grateful for. You have a roof over your head. Now, think about all of these questions, and these words of gratitude whenever I wake up have helped me look at life differently. When I'm at the supermarket, what am I grateful for? When I'm having an issue with my friend or with a colleague, what are things that, if I think about death, how can I do self-introspection and think about how to tackle this issue? I have a small problem with the owner of a company that I'm working with. How can I tackle this issue? If you think about yourself and if you think about death in every moment where you are having any kind of challenge, how do you react to that challenge if you know that your time on this planet is not forever? How do you react in that moment when you know that your time is going to end at a certain time of period? So think about death in most of the challenges that you are going through. Try to think about it in a way that you are not going to be here forever. And how should you take on challenges? Because now you have this wisdom, you have this perspective about death that's going to give you urgency. How are you going to now go after your dreams because you have this perspective about your life being limited? How are you going to go and live your life fully when you have now the meaning of life entirely in your hands? These are questions that I leave now to you to ponder and ask yourself alone. Thank you for taking your time to watch this episode of Quantum Leap Growth. My name is Zawela. Thank you. Until the next episode.